In a shocking development, a seasoned referee with over 3 decades of service at the Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Championships was left completely stunned by a 20-year-old Filipina. Hani El Khafif, who has seen sold-out stadiums for legends like Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, Novak Djokovic, Agassi Venus, and Serena Williams and Maria Sharapova, admitted that Alexandra Eala's debut week was something truly unique. It wasn't just that the venue was at capacity, the atmosphere was on another level entirely. It felt as if the whole arena had become the epicenter of Pinoy pride. Arriving in Dubai as the world number 47, Eala proved from her very first match that she was far more than just another competitor. She toppled world number 8 Jasmine Paolini in straight sets, advancing to the quarterfinals and leaving the tournament with a career-best ranking of world number 31. This marked the highest ranking in the history of the Philippines. To climb from number 55 in December 2024 to the top 31 today is a meteoric rise. Yet, the conversation is about so much more than rankings. The stadium in Dubai transformed into a miniature Philippines with flags waving proudly and chants of Eala Eala echoing with every point scored. This wasn't merely support, it was a unifying moment for a nation that had long awaited a breakthrough on the tennis world stage. Social media platforms were flooded with emotional posts, with some people sharing that they were crying with joy while others said it felt like the Philippines had just won a Grand Slam. One fan even held up a marriage proposal sign from the courtside seats. In a country overwhelmingly dominated by basketball, a tennis awakening was suddenly taking place. Reports indicated that ticket sales in Dubai had surged by almost 48%, a phenomenon that many have started to call the Eala effect. Overseas Filipino workers and local supporters joined forces, creating an environment that felt as though Alex had carried the entire nation with her into every rally. Eala herself was visibly moved, yet remained remarkably grounded, saying it was one of the most unforgettable weeks of her entire life. She was filled with gratitude for the overwhelming love and support from her fellow countrymen after weeks of competing with tremendous pride and heart. From a period of low rankings and struggles with injuries, she has now ascended to be ranked among the top 31 players in the world. Alexandra Eala's journey isn't simply about tennis, it's about lifting the confidence of an entire nation. The narrative has shifted from just being able to compete to being able to win. Now, the question on everyone's mind is, how high can she climb? Could a Grand Slam title be next? A spot higher than the top 30? One thing is for sure, the tennis revolution has begun. Philippines, are you ready to believe? A referee with more than 30 years of experience at the Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Championships confessed that he was utterly astonished and not by a Grand Slam champion. Hani El Khafif, who has watched the biggest icons in tennis like Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, Novak Djokovic, Agassi Venus, and Serena Williams and Maria Sharapova, remarked on the unparalleled energy surrounding Alexandra Eala's debut week. He is well acquainted with packed arenas and deafening cheers, but according to him, the vibe was completely different whenever the 20-year-old Filipina was playing. This was more than a full house. It was as if the whole stadium had become a sanctuary for Pinoy pride. You could see flags waving in every section, hear chants erupting during every rally, and feel an emotion so powerful it was tangible even from outside the court. For countless overseas Filipino workers and fans in Dubai, this was no ordinary week of tournament play. It was a moment of national solidarity played out on an international stage. Eala entered the tournament ranked as world number 47 without any major hype or bold predictions. But within days, she had completely flipped the script. She triumphed over world number 8 Jasmine Paolini in straight sets, a victory that sent a ripple of shock across the international tennis world. That win was anything but a fluke. Her baseline game was solid, her mental focus was composed, and her play was fearless, carrying her to the quarterfinals before her streak was halted by Coco Gauff. When the tournament concluded, she had catapulted to a career-high world ranking of number 31. It is the highest ranking ever attained by any Filipino in the sport's history. To go from number 155 in December 2024 to the top 31 in mere months is no small feat. This is a truly meteoric rise. And as her ranking soars, the backing from her entire country grows even stronger, with videos showing families gathered in their living rooms to watch her matches. Young people are now expressing a desire to play tennis, while social media users comment that they never realized their country's support for tennis could be so strong. In a nation where basketball is king, a tennis renaissance is suddenly blossoming. The once niche sport has abruptly become a central topic of discussion, and some reports suggest that ticket sales in Dubai saw a significant spike because of Eala's presence. Some have termed it the Eala effect. She's doing more than just playing. She is inspiring new hope and shaping a new identity for the Philippines in the global sports arena. And through it all, Eala herself has remained humble. In her public statements, her gratitude for the support of her compatriots was palpable, and she described it as one of the most memorable weeks of her life. It was a time filled with love and pride. This was not just a personal breakthrough, but a collective triumph. And now the question is clear. If this is the kind of impact she has at a WTA event, what will happen when the stage gets even bigger? Could this be the start of a major new chapter in the history of Philippine tennis? You can feel the global impact. Alexandra Eala's name is creating a buzz that extends far beyond Dubai. Back in the Philippines, across social media and within Filipino communities abroad, the 20-year-old phenom is all anyone can talk about as she single-handedly reshapes her country's standing in the tennis world. A nation once on the sidelines of the sport has been dramatically thrust into the international spotlight. Following her victory against Jasmine Paolini, analysts worldwide were all asking the same thing. Who is this kid with such incredible poise against a top 10 player? She showed absolutely no signs of being nervous. She never seemed rushed, demonstrating a maturity in her shot selection and a rock-solid mental game when it mattered most. Even when she faced a quarterfinal defeat to Coco Gauff, she was never outmatched, battling for every single point and every rally. Online, the outpouring of support was immense, with some fans declaring it felt as significant as a Grand Slam win. Videos circulated showing fans nearly moved to tears during tense tiebreakers, alongside posts exclaiming, "I thought basketball was our only global sport, but now we have tennis." It captures the profound emotional journey from being a tennis underdog to a nation with a true contender. Her leap in the rankings to world number 31 is more than just a statistic. It stands as a powerful symbol of her advancement and unwavering consistency. Having started outside the top 100, she's now knocking on the door of the top 30, and at just 20 years old, her potential for growth is immense. Her career path, marked by junior triumphs, a steady ascent in the pro circuit, and now breakthrough moments at major tournaments, is a model of perfect development. But the cultural ripple effect is even more profound. With every victory, Eala secures a new generation of young Filipinos, finds a new dream to chase. Tennis courts that have long been silent could soon be filled with activity again. We could see a fresh surge in enrollment at private academies and local grassroots programs. Seeing one of your own succeed on the world stage makes that dream feel attainable. Of course, the pressure that comes with it is also immense. Holding the title of the highest-ranked Filipina ever naturally brings a heavy weight of expectation. Yet her interviews make it clear her focus is squarely on improving her game, not the hype approaching each tournament and every match one at a time. That's the kind of mentality required to endure at the highest echelons of the sport, and now fans are eagerly anticipating her upcoming tournaments. The stages will get bigger and the competition fiercer, but one thing is certain: she is no longer just an up-and-coming prospect. She has become the face of a brand new era for Philippine tennis.